The Lucas Oil and World of Outlaws series might be on hiatus this weekend, but that does not mean there is not a ton of dirt late model racing happening throughout the country. One of the biggest races is the Nippy 50 at Maquoketa in Iowa. Hoker Promotions LLC shared an updated confirmed drivers list yesterday. This is who they included on that list: Ryan Unzicker, Drake Troutman, Jason Fager, Brandon Shepard, Ricky Thornton Jr., Ryan Gustin, Chris Simpson, Dan Ebert, Brian Shirley, Chad Simpson, Gordy Gundaker, Trevor Gundaker, Bob Gardner, Dennis Erb Jr., Tanner English, Shannon Babb, Mark Voigt, Ty Webster, Jake Neal, Dylan Thornton, Garrett Alberson, Justin Duty, Mike Spatola, Sam Mars, Logan Zarin, Daniel Adams, Guy Taylor Graham, Frank Heckenast, Cody Overton, McKay Wenger, Parker Foster, Bobby Pierce, Darren Klein, Tony Jackson Jr., Brennan Willard, Jake Little, Stevie Shepard, Tyler Bruning, and Brent Larson. List both of those two at the end there listed as tentative. So that was the list that Hoker put out. We do know that there were 33 drivers that participated in practice yesterday at Maquoketa. They include Brian Shirley, Garrett Alberson, Daniel Adam, Jason Fager, Chad Simpson, Ricky Thornton Jr., Dan Ebert, Brandon Shepard, Chris Simpson, Shannon Babb, Dylan Thornton, Tanner English, Ryan Unzicker, Derek Stewart, Tony Jackson Jr., Justin Duty, Brennan Willard, Jake Little, Bob Gardner, Justin Kay, Guy Taylor, Darren Klein, Steve Stoltz, Matt Furman, Jeff Tharp, Jake Neal, Kurt Schroeder, Ty Webster, Fred Remley, Steve Shepard, McKay Wenger, Parker Foster, and Mark Pfluger. So those were the 33 listed on practice. Obviously, Bobby Pierce is not on there, but he is heading to Maquoketa. Posted this on Facebook yesterday saying ready to race this weekend in Maquoketa. So clearly there were some people who are going to be racing in the Nippy 50 tonight and tomorrow, and that did not practice. So this looks to be where some of the heavy hitters will be competing this weekend. This will probably be the race that I will be watching, and it's always a great race when you get to see the best of the best from both the World of Outlaws and the Lucas Oil go head-to-head, and you're getting that here. You're getting Ricky Thornton Jr., you're getting Brandon Shepard, you're getting Garrett Alberson, and they're going up against the Brian Shirleys. They're going up against the Ryan Gustins. They're going up against the Bobby Pierces, and it's going to be a great race with this field. Should be really good race. A lot of stout competition in here, and then also we're getting to see some of the Midwest guys that we haven't maybe seen since the Gateway Dirt Nationals. People like Jason Fager, we're going to get to see him maybe for the first time this year coming out. And then obviously some of these other regional guys like the Simpsons, Chad Simpson, Chris Simpson, and we know that they can compete with the top of Lucas Oil and World of Outlaws. So I think we are in for a treat here. Really solid field it's looking like, and I'm excited. Let me know what you guys make of this field. And who will you be pulling for the Nippy 50 this weekend at Maquoketa in Iowa? Let me know in the comments below.